Ali here at mindwavemeditation.com, and today we're going to talk about you. So in this video we're going to talk about what happens if you're not feeling how you actually want to be feeling. So wherever you are in life, we all want to be somewhere, we all want to achieve something, and those of us who practice mindfulness practice being here now and enjoying the journey. But a lot of us, that goes way over our head, and we really wish we were somewhere else achieving something bigger. And we've got to split that into two. We've got to always be striving for something to keep us excited about life, and always be present and be peaceful right here, right now. So if anyone asks you how you doing and asks you a loaded question like that, and we go, yeah, I'm okay, I want to give you a few tips and tools so you can practice actually feeling great here now, so you can achieve what you really want to in life. See you on the other side. So in the last video I talked about feeling is the secret. When we tune into our heart space and we are grateful for what we have already, and also what we want in the future, be grateful for that right now as if we already have it. This is an incredible visualization tool and practice, and it works on a few different levels. One being that if you practice having the thing that you want that you don't yet have, then you familiarize yourself with it so much that when it inevitably comes true and you actually achieve it because you put the action in, you are so used to it and you're ready for it that it doesn't even seem like a big thing when you actually get there. You're already on to the next thing. And this is really helpful for athletes, or musicians, or anyone that's going to be in the spotlight achieving that thing. If you practice already winning that race, or nailing that gig or that concert, or whatever it is, or saying that thing to that person that you're scared of saying to, if you practice that in your mind and you feel grateful that you've already done it, like it's already happened, then when it naturally occurs and you actually have to do the thing, you've been through this process so many times, you know how you feel about it, you feel in flow and you're happy, then nerves and doubt and all this other stuff just dissipates, it dissolves, it becomes just not important to you. You don't spend any time in doubt, in fear, in worry or whatever, because it's not helpful. It really comes down to this. There's two ways of being, the way I see it, is you either completely wholeheartedly embrace the thing that you want and tune into that feeling of gratitude of already having it made manifest, or you live in doubt, in fear, and the stress of it not having happened yet, or things not working out the way that you want them to work out. And if you look at life like this, we're either in one or the other. We're either going through life thinking, what if it does all work out? Life is going well, it's happening, I'm in the process, things are going, I'm in flow. Or we're thinking, this is never going to happen, this could never happen to me, why should I bother, I should just give up now. The third option is the people that are just neither here nor there. They're not practicing not getting what they want or getting what they don't want. They're just going through life kind of just seeing what happens. And I think that's a terrible way to live personally, because it really cuts out all the amazingness that you could be doing for yourself on a regular basis. So two ways of living life: go through life and expect greatness. What if it does work out? What if everything I'm doing will pay off? What if I meet someone? What if I make that deal? What if? Sometimes people say, don't expect too much and then, you'll never be upset. Expect everything and just keep moving. And if stuff doesn't work out, keep going, keep putting out output, something, keep lighting matches, keep striking matches, one will light up. You can live like this, it's great, it's a lot more high vibration, it's a lot more joyful. Not everything works out all the time, but a lot of it does. If you're going through life and putting out a lot of action, thinking happy, positive thoughts, creating opportunities everywhere you go, it doesn't all work out, but a lot of it does. And if you're going through life and you live in the opposite, nothing ever good happens, I'm a pessimistic kind of person, I'm negative, everything's a bit bleak, then guess what? You're going to get more and more of that. You're going to meet more and more people that share that opinion like you. Oh, everything's a bit bleak. And then you'll tell them, oh, it's a bit bleak. Oh, yeah, it's a bit bleak. You know, you create the atmosphere that you put out there. So you won't create many opportunities. Things won't work out a lot. And you might do a few things and some, if none, will work out. So the data that you get back, you're right, things don't work out for you. That's because of where you're starting. That's perspective. So first of all, we've got to change our perspective. We've got to intend to have a what if it does work out mentality before we even go any further. Even just for an experiment, for a challenge, why not do this for a week of your life? Just expect good things, expect positive things to happen in your life. I recently taught a student of mine and I said, what do you really want? Just let's talk about what you really want for a minute. And he said, I just really want a girlfriend, a wife in my life. I just, I'm ready for it. And I said, all right, tell me about her. What does she look like? Tell me everything about her. And I got him to write this list of everything that he did want. And he'd been single for years and he wrote out a bunch of stuff. And I think it's been like a week. He texts me with a smiley face. He's like, I've met my girlfriend. We're going out. He sent me a picture of him and her. They look really happy. And I hope it all works out. It just shows how powerful once you set the intention in motion and put some energy and passion behind it, some realness behind it. This is what I really want. This is, I think, would be good. And you put the action out, things can happen. And if you do that in every area of your life, in romance, in love, in career, in your hobbies, in every little pocket of life, then you can create some absolutely amazing things. Number one, how do you feel grateful for what you don't yet have in your life? Hobbies, let's start there. This is a great way to raise your vibration. What do I mean when I say raise your vibration? It's this. It's coming from a place where you feel happy, you feel positive, you feel optimistic, you feel able to smile even when not everything is going right, to find the positive in life, just to keep going instead of being pessimistic. It's a way to actually pull yourself out of the lower realms, the lower frequencies of life of fear, doubt, worry, that constantly go around and pull you further and further down. Practicing being in a high vibration keeps you in a high vibration, so you have to practice it less and less and less. You'll find that you'll practice it anyway because it's enjoyable to be in love, joy, appreciation, gratitude. It feels better. And when you are in this space, you attract things into your life that are equal to that. You attract people. A happy person seeks a happy person. Sad people seek the sad people. Musicians seek musicians. Dancers seek dancers. I know this from when I used to be an extra in films. There'd be skateboarders, there'd be dancers, there'd be goths, there'd be geeky people, all these different groups of people. And we'd all find our people. And it was amazing to watch that. It was a nice hot sunny day once and I saw all the dancers sit together, all the skaters sat together, and we're all kind of together in like a big group, but we all had our little micro groups. The alternative crew who didn't really fit in anywhere were all sat together. And we attract what we put out there. So if we know who we are and we know what we feel like and we know what we want, then life just becomes more interesting. We start to attract what we truly want, and that's what we're in this for, is to get out of life what we truly, truly want. So knowing what you want is absolutely number one. So if you still yet don't know what you want, then click the link below and get Dare to Discover, the mini course that I made, which will help you figure out who you are, where you are in life right now, what your purpose, your passion, what it is that helps you tick, helps you get out of bed, what you want your legacy to be. It's all in there. It's amazing. It's a great little mini course, 6 videos, and you can do it over a weekend and it'll profoundly transform your life. Just a little plug. So back to hobbies. What are your hobbies? Is there something that you can do in your week that you're not doing? A walk in nature? Do you need to be around animals? Do you need to see your friends a little bit more? Do you need to have some time to yourself so you can mong out and play computer games? What is it in your life that you know brings you joy, that really makes you smile, that really helps you enjoy life better? You know, I love to be in nature as often as possible, so I choose to come outside and do these videos as often as possible because it's two birds with one stone. I'm doing work, I get to talk to you, and I get my nature fix. So I come back from this feeling happy, positive, refreshed, and I make it a priority in my life. What is your hobby, and what is it that you need to do this week that you're not doing as much as? Let me know down below. Let's keep this rolling. Number 2 is generate that feeling of gratitude. Do you have a memory that you can just bring to mind right now that reminds you of something really, really amazing, a really, really proud moment in life, or just a really great moment where you feel really happy? Bring that into mind right now. Think of that memory right now and just pull it into the mind. And then what I want you to do is hold it in your heart. So all we do is we just think about it and tune into the heart space. And I want you to cultivate that feeling, amplify that feeling of gratitude, just appreciation for that memory, for that experience. And notice how your energy changes. Notice how you start smiling. Notice how you feel happy, optimistic, proud, confident, at peace, relieved. All of these things, it raises your vibration. So if you practice this daily, do it in the bath, do it as you walk down the street, do it first thing in the morning, do it once a day. Tune into a really positive memory. And maybe your positive memory will be yesterday when you tried this exercise. So let's just do a real short one now. Think of that memory, think of that really good thing, and just smile. Bring it here. Feel this feeling, this warmth. Keep smiling. Keep feeling good. Okay, and then once you feel you've got it, once you feel you've amplified it, then just consciously close that heart space and come back to your day. But keep that feeling, keep that essence of that memory alive in your smile, and bring that smile into what you're doing. It could be work could suck, but you tune into the happy memory, you cultivate it, you raise your vibration, and then you go about your day. This is how we really amplify our life and really kind of pull ourselves out of the lower frequencies of life just with thought alone. It's really powerful. Try it now and get practicing. Okay, number 3, the gratitude diary. This is so powerful. I've read so many books where this comes up, not just the hippie ones. People, you know, very well-to-do business types that don't seem very woo-woo at all practice this stuff. Millionaires and billionaires, I've seen this over and over and over again come up. So this gets practiced. Einstein used to walk around from one point to a tree and do a gratitude step. Every step he'd think of something he was grateful for. He was a clever bloke. He must know what he's doing. So try this. It's really, really simple. Here's 3 ways to do it. Number 1, every night, grab your pad and pen and write down 3 things that you're grateful for. Now, if you're super low and super depressed, you're not going to be grateful for much, okay? So we can start simply by, I'm grateful to be able to breathe. I'm grateful for the air. Grateful for my family. Start really small. Just the things that you do have, the things that are just factually true, you know, and work your way up to the things that you love, the things that you loved, anything that has brought a smile to your face. Just write it down. It could be past stuff, It could be even stuff that you're grateful for in the future if you really want to play with this. I'm grateful for everything working out in my life. However you want to do it, dive into the past, dive into the future, fine by me. Just write it down in the present tense every day. 3 things before you go to bed. If you're really enjoying this, knock it up to 10 things. That's number 2. When you really get into this, write 10 things a day that you're grateful for. If you're ever stuck in business, if things aren't working out with a person, write down 10 things that you're grateful for that person or for that business. Anything that there's a block in the flow of energy that's not quite working, change your mindset from I hate this person, I hate this thing, oh the internet, the fucking internet's not working, you know, all that. Every time you're in that stressful, see if you can use awareness to pull yourself out, like we spoke about before, and be grateful for that thing that's stressing you out. I'm grateful that the internet allows me to do this, has let me do this. Just write that list, and it's amazing how things can change when you change your perspective and change your energy and mindset towards something. So number 1 is write down 3 things. Number 2 is stretch it further, write down 10 things when you get a bit more into it. Number 3 is click the link below and check out my gratitude video and dive more into this stuff. It's super powerful. It'll help you change your life like nothing else. Honestly, you get to the end of these spiritual books, these self-development books, and it always goes to gratitude and appreciation. There's a reason for that. There really is a reason for that. If you live in gratitude and you practice gratitude, your life will change. It will. I know that wholeheartedly. If you practice this stuff, your life will change. So get practicing right now. All right, tip number 4, commit to this. Sometimes we try this stuff for like 5 minutes or a day, and it's good. Sometimes we even commit to things, it works out, we go, oh yeah, that stuff actually works, and then we stop doing it because we get what we want. I've done that so many times in the past. I'm really trying to get better at that. I do all the things that work for me, I see the progress, and I go, oh yeah, this is amazing, like yoga or running. And then in the past, I've stopped doing those things because I start feeling good. And then I get back to where I was. I'm like, yeah, I really should do some more yoga, or I should start running again. Allow this year to be the time when we stop doing the yo-yo. Do the things that you love and continuously do them, and cultivate that relationship with them, because there's a reason why you do the things you love, because you love them and it makes you feel good. So honor that. So let's make a commitment right now that we're going to commit to a life of gratitude. We're going to commit to practicing gratitude. We're going to commit to making gratitude a priority in our lives. And if you don't yet know the power of gratitude, then do this and see what happens. And then let me know down below what's worked out for you, what practices you're using, any tips or tools that can help other people. So what I like to do is split the day into 3. It always helps me not feel overwhelmed. It always helps me feel like I can break everything down easier. The morning is one chunk, the afternoon is another chunk, and the evening is another chunk. All you have to do is get through the morning. Get through the morning with the intention of being grateful. Once you've done that, get through the afternoon and remember to be grateful through your afternoon actions. Do the same in the evening. Set yourself 3 reminders on your phone, notifications on your phone. Put anything up in your apartment, your flat, your house to remind you of morning gratitude, afternoon gratitude, evening gratitude. So lastly, keep listening to the people that inspire you. Keep listening to the people that motivate you and encourage you. Anyone in your life that, you know, makes you feel good or helps push you along and shows you how amazing you are. You know, keep listening to me. Keep listening to this channel. Click that notification bit on the channel so it tells you when the new videos are here. You know, surround yourself with loving, caring people. And if you don't have those people in your life, there's 2 reasons why that could be true. 1, you need to make some better friends. and there's plenty of people on the internet that will tell you that they'll be your friend, and, you know, put that out there that you'll be their friend too. And the other reason is that it's time to move on and create a new life. Maybe the life you've been living isn't serving you anymore because you're naturally carving out a new life for yourself. You know, you're evolving spiritually, in self-development. You're becoming a new person by doing all these things. And what we find sometimes is the life that we've had, the life that we've grown up with, the people that we've grown up with don't always like that because it reflects on them. What am I doing with my life? You know, what's he so smiley about? Why she is so happy? You know, not everybody likes that. So surround yourself with the right people. And if that means that you have to surround yourself with a lot less people, do that too. That's what I did. I have a very small group of close friends, and then an outer circle of, you know, other friends. And that's the way I like it. I don't need anybody bringing me down or, you know, pulling me back down to where I was, and neither do you. This life is about living, it's about evolving, it's about healing, it's about nurturing, empowering and inspiring. It's about living your best life, and now is the time to do that. So let me know how you're doing, let me know what you're working on, let me know all your tips and tools, and I'll see you, my friend, on the next one.